Welcome to Tea with Cubes.
What's the
Welcome
409.
Welcome to Tea with Cubes. It's a rough start, late start, but we're here. Consistency is the key.
And first Sunday in May, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, happy Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yep. For those of you who had some margaritas, which I showed you yesterday. How was it? Tastefully awesome.
I didn't have any.
It was just alright.
That thing was not just alright.
Mine was just alright though.
No, you didn't have a margarita.
Oh, you said margarita, sorry.
Yes.
No, sorry, I didn't know. I did not.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the food.
No, margarita. Who cares about food drinks?
Yeah, I know.
I had the most random mango smoothie ever because apparently Mexicans put salt and pepper in their mango smoothies, so it wasn't sweet at all.
Oh.
And I didn't like it at all. It was kind of blah. Anyways,
I hope everybody had a good week. It was a long week, but it was okay. It was very long, very, very long.
But you know what's funny? I don't know why it was such a drag, but it was a drag.
I think just going in from April into May is like, okay, can we just enter May already? What's going on? And I think because we've had a lot of things to look forward to in May, so it just seems like it's taking too much time to get to those points, to those things. Like this past weekend, I was going to Dallas. You're graduating in 2 days. This coming weekend, we're going to New York. The following weekend is Ken's birthday party. The following weekend is Christine's birthday party. So it's just like there's so much to look forward to, and it seems like
and also my anniversary.
And your anniversary. What was it 7 years?
Man.
And it's taking so long to just reach everything. So I think that's what it is. Hi,
Last
Silver.
day of
She's
school.
on. Hi. And then last day of school too, and everything. There's just a lot of things to look forward to. So I think that's what makes it drag. And then my birthday too, but whatever.
Well,
anyway, I hope that this week will just go by
13
pretty.
more days to end of school. So.
It is.
3 more Mondays. Look at that.
3 whole Mondays.
3 more Mondays.
Okay, that's not bad. When you look at it that way.
Of course. 13 days, yes. It's not bad at all.
Oh, no, that's not
Because we
bad.
started
I
counting
think you
at
also
40.
think about it. The last week,
For you guys, it's 3 days. For us, it's 5 days.
well, technically, it's not even real 3 4
It's like
days.
1 day.
It's 1 day, 1.5.
Yes, because it's half, right?
Yes.
But we have like all full days.
Ew.
Yeah. 5 full days. To the end of the. Yeah.
Ew.
I know.
Anyways, what are our hot topics for today?
Okay, we can start off with. Do you want to start with Bill Cosby? We can actually. Everybody knows he's guilty. Man, I was about to say something, but
What?
he's guilty.
What are you gonna say?
No. It's Sunday, I'm a Christian. He's guilty.
So then tomorrow you won't be a Christian and you say
No. I'm not gonna say it. It's just like sometimes the flesh tries to want to lead. So I'm glad that my spirit got it well.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he's guilty. He's been found guilty
Yep.
of many charges.
It was 3 counts, right?
Well, I don't know.
I think it was 3 counts. Like at least out of everybody else, out of everybody who came out, with the whole thing, I think it was 3 of them that stood as for his charges, which is why each of those counts carries a.
I think it's 10 years.
10 year, yeah. So that's a 30
10
year
years minimum.
sentence.
Well,
Possibly 30 years.
Is it supposed to do them at the same time?
Consecutive,
Or
yeah.
Wait, all at the same time.
So
Assuming-
you do consecutive.
Consecutive. So
10,
when one
then
is finished,
then
yes.
the next 10.
Yeah.
Well, there are other suits against him too.
Yeah, but those
Regardless, we all know that this man goes to jail, he's gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna go to jail.
I don't think so. And that's what people are saying that
I mean, he's
that he
80.
should. Which people that's what people are saying that
It's
he's
taxpayers' dollars going for no reason.
yes. And then
But
everyone
if you did the crime, then you should do the time.
He's doing
You
the
can
time
do the
already.
time, but a lot of people are saying that maybe he shouldn't just go to
jail
jail.
cell.
Then you should go away.
I mean, people are looking for his death, really, when you say he should go to jail. Like, you're looking for him to die. Because a blind man who's 80 years old
But
going to the jail.
She says not blind. Is he blind?
He's legally blind. To my knowledge, he's legally blind. Yeah.
Is it not just old age?
Regardless of if he's old age or not, if he's legally blind.
Don't mind people go to prison.
I don't know, but compounded with the fact that he's 80, I feel like there's a lot. I'm not saying that he shouldn't do the crime. He shouldn't do the time. I'm not saying that they might have to be creative with how to do it because he's ailing 80-year-old legally blind fellow, and he's been stripped of everything, which he deserves. He's been totally stripped.
Yep.
And then these people they're gonna file a civil suit. I guarantee you, and they're gonna take millions of dollars from him. So really, his
Wasn't
punishment.
this a civil suit though? This
No,
was a civil suit.
they are gonna come and everybody. I'm pretty sure.
So that's what I'm saying. Those other people already filed before now.
But these people, this is not civil. This is criminal. Yes, rape is a criminal offense, not a civil.
No, I'm saying the victims. Remember, there was no. The reason for this trial was because the last one ended in a mistrial, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but there are
other people that have done.
This is on if I'm not mistaken, this is circumstantial evidence. Like they charged him off of this evidence because there was no. I'm not sure about if rape kits were involved. I'm not really sure how far they progressed. Well, I don't know if there was a rape kit and if there was a rape kit, how far it could have progressed, like how far it could keep. I don't know any of those details. And then statute of limitations, I don't really know all of the details. I'm just saying that his punishment really is in all his accolades being taken away from him. Like literally he has gone from way up here to way down here. Yeah. And then once you put him in a 9-jail cell, I doubt if he'll make it 2 months.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Even if he does goes to jail, prison, or whatever, we know that he's going to the Martha Stewart type jail.
But even that's confinement.
It might be confinement, but at least you're still going to live a good life.
Well, you should go. But he's going to need support.
If anything,
a lot of support.
Well, I think right now his wife is standing behind.
Support in
the jail cell. Well,
Sami and Ngozi are online. Hi guys.
Hi.
So I mean, he might have the support in jail cell because even though he did this, a lot of people are still like, oh, but come on, you are Dr. Huxtable. You know, he still has those people that still want to still see him as Dr. Huxtable. And
like all his shows have been pulled.
Everything, like no more reruns. No more reruns of Cosby
honorary
Show.
His star has been taken off.
See, forget the star, forget the title or whatever. Honestly, I feel like it is very unfair for them to take out the Cosby Show airings and reruns from different shows because he wasn't the only one in those shows. Well, it's not fair to the other actors that spent. No, it's not fair. Look at Claire Huxtable, for goodness sake. Okay, it's not fair that now because
those are her checks.
Yes, I mean, right. Okay, yeah, but it's the same thing as what's his name?
That guy that did on Netflix.
What's that show? What's that show called?
I can't remember the name of the show.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, yes. They've pulled it.
They haven't pulled
House of Cards.
No. They rewrote the ending and pulled it.
Yeah, they've pulled it.
No, but they were going to end on the 6th season anyways. They were going to end it.
But
they did. They redid it without him.
Well, anyway, they did it without him. But it's still the same thing where, like, if this show was to even come back, they're probably going to even rewrite Kevin Spacey out of it. Totally.
They did already.
No, I'm just saying that even if they're probably going to try to do like a rerun, which they will not. I mean,
Netflix. Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if something like this were to happen, if Netflix is going to have a rerun, this House of Cards will not be because of his own allegations and everything. They just won't do it.
Yeah.
So Cosby is the same thing. Unfortunately, yes, there are all these other co-stars who are going to be affected. You know.
I feel like it's unfair. I feel like it's unfair.
Well,
if I was the rest of them, if I was the rest of them, I would sue the TV stations and everybody. Yes, I would sue the TV station and everything. Why should I be punished because of somebody else's crime?
Well, because that person's crime, he was still the main person.
It doesn't matter.
And at the same time,
did he executive produce the show?
Yes, at the same time. But one thing though, it's pretty much a lesson. Is what's happening.
They're using him as scapegoat.
Yes, I'll say that. Because you know, if another person, like if another thing happens with another show,
Chidinma wants your earrings.
Don't worry, let's discuss. Hit me up on the WhatsApp. We'll discuss.
Hi, Nike.
Hey, Nike. But you know, yes, if it was another show, like after now this has happened, they're still going to do the same thing because they're not going to be like, all right, we already pulled one, we won't pull the other one just because of X,
No,
I
don't know.
Well,
it's just a lesson.
We're all gonna sit here and be sipping tea because I want to see what's gonna happen to Harvey Weinstein.
That's another thing too.
Him now, okay, him. All his movies that he has produced, all of them, stop showing all of them on TV. If that's
If Bill Cosby, he has not been charged yet. So
doesn't matter.
He's not guilty. He's innocent until guilty.
That's his business.
So if he goes to jail, I mean, if he goes on trial or whatever, and they find him guilty, then his offense, his possible sentences should match Bill Cosby.
Which I think in Weinstein's case, he's actually even going to be a lot worse than Cosby.
Because all these women are ready to.
I mean, did you see Ashley Judd's latest one?
No.
That woman,
she has filed a suit now.
My goodness, and like when I was watching,
but they must have been really afraid of him for them not to have done it all this time.
You know, something
Your career
with power. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I watched Ashley Judd's latest one, I was just like, my goodness, this guy was not even was like
he was a monster.
Evil.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. Anyway, we all can't wait for the fall of Weinstein. We all can't wait for the fall of somebody else. We're not going to say his name. Okay. You all know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yes, you do. I said we all can't wait for the fall of somebody else, but I'm not going to say his name.
And again, I still don't know who you're
It's
referring
okay.
to.
We can leave it at
Should I
that.
use
Is
the
that an
initials?
He's not an actor. No.
Is it a real person?
Oh.
I didn't hear you, so okay. Let's carry on. Yeah, let's carry on.
He's always on our hot topics.
Oh, okay.
Chidima is asking who. Fall of who?
Oh, okay.
We're gonna find out.
Well,
He's
let's
gonna be
move
in
on.
a storm and the storm will drop. Is that my baby crying? Hey guys, my poor baby's crying.
Chloe, you be just take it
Okay. Okay. What else do we have to talk about so that we can?
Hot topics. Our president came to visit our other president.
Okay. Did anybody watch it on CNN? Buhari visiting the White House. I did.
Buhari is president of Nigeria.
Yes.
Nigeria is in West Africa. Just so for those of you who are watching the replay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And Africa is a continent.
Yep.
Okay.
Nick, I didn't watch it. Okay. So for those who didn't watch it, if you have the time, you can definitely go back.
I didn't watch it.
And
I was at work.
And just go back and take a peek. So okay, so obviously they're on the main lawn, the front lawn, and it's
With
time
the
for
podium.
with the podium. So you have President Trump and you have
Buhari.
you see
President
see
Buhari.
that? Just look at that. No respect. How you gonna say President Trump? I gotta say Buhari. President Buhari. Okay. And obviously this is the time that and I noticed that I guess you could say the crowd that came for that session were mostly Nigerians, or there was a good number of Nigerians on the front lawn. News journalists and even like all people,
Regular people.
Yes, regular people. So this was a time that for me watching it, I was like, okay, you're here, you're in front of both presidents, so now is your chance to ask the necessary questions that should be asked pertaining to your country. You ask for like your home country, Nigeria, or what Nigeria probably has, whatever goals they have to do with America. The first question that came was from one auntie, Her first question, in fact, her question was, so we all know that the air, like planes and everything in Nigeria, is bad. She started off well. I was like, okay, all right, let me keep hearing. Nigerian. Then her next part of the question is now goes, can the US donate plane to us? No.
Have you ever seen those memes where they are doing that? They say Jesus.
People don't understand. When she said it, I was just like, no, I did not hear that right, And then Trump now goes, okay, so what was your question again? Like he literally said, he was like, I didn't catch. He's like, I didn't catch the first thing you said, and then she now goes, helicopter, and he now goes, oh yeah. We can give you all that. We can give you that. Hey, I said my life.
Who let her onto the Who let her into the press?
I said wait. You come to meet the presidents. You're asking President Trump to dash your country helicopter.
But wait, who even let her? What kind of press pass does she have?
No, I don't think she was a journalist.
For real.
No, I don't think she was a journalist. I think they had a bunch of Nigerians. I mean,
but I don't think they're not allowed to do that.
You
Yeah,
can,
no,
you
you
can,
can.
because like it's kind of like they can
citizens of the country
yeah.
can come and ask questions as well.
Maybe like an invite type thing. I don't know. Anyways,
I've never actually seen it.
And see, let me
Why
tell
would
you.
she not ask about? I mean, questions that make sense. What are you guys doing about Boko Haram?
Thank you. The Fulani herdsmen. What are you doing? Even the agricultural plan that was supposed to have, that they have been talking about. No. And then that's what I'm saying, right? A lot of
somebody
us
that said they should come and give.
Wait first now.
The person that's going to start asking about policy.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Is that because all of us Nigerians in the diaspora, we know diaspora, we know what to talk about. Because we all know what is happening in Nigeria, you would really expect that, now that you have the floor to ask a question, to ask any question, it's like, what are you going to do to combat this thing? It's going to ask, are you going to dash us helicopter? And then see, even though after Trump said they were guilty, you don't understand. If you did not watch it, you could see Trump was just like, it was kind of like a boost to him.
No.
As for like this third world country, he's not asking, then another question. Now this one from a journalist guy, an American journalist. His question was now towards Buhari. He said, what do you have to say about the allegations that was supposedly said about from President Trump, talking about when he said Africa is a shithole country? Buhari. I don't recall such a thing that was said. So, in that sense, I'm just going to keep quiet. Trump goes, President Buhari and I have had a discussion. He knows me. He understands me. We understand ourselves. So if there's really nothing for him to talk about at that point, then there was nothing for him to talk about. Shut down. I was just like, and then he now goes on to say, I would love to visit Nigeria. Nigeria is
the most beautiful
country. And I'm like, guy, how many months ago you just said that this place is a shithole?
How is it the most beautiful country though?
Nigeria has things though. Don't sleep on Nigeria.
See, not the most beautiful in Africa.
See, all me I just know is that
there are places that are very beautiful.
Is that the right
and beauty
question
is in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Help. All me I just know is that the right questions that should have been said or should have been asked were definitely not asked.
I think that Abode should become president of Nigeria.
And then, I mean, come on, this was the first time a president of the sub-Saharan nation of Africa came.
Yeah.
And this is what?
Like, I don't think he should have been the one to go. I think Abode should have gone. Because he's more eloquent. He has a lot more.
Abode should have gone.
Yes.
How about maybe more like Osinbajo should have gone.
No.
Maybe Osinbajo.
Vice President should have gone.
But here's why. Here's what I'm saying. That guy is doing, like, he's reforming. Like, he's bringing these policies that, if you watch the stuff that he's doing, and I don't watch anything, I don't watch everything, but the stuff that I've seen this guy implement is like, the guy is forward. He's a forward thinker. Like, he knows, he's working with an educated brain. Like, he's developing things that people who went to school are doing. He's not here for games. Like, he's into education, he's into foreign policy, he's into infrastructure, he's into all these things that are making it work.
That's
what I'm saying.
He's not into the environment.
Well, no, you know what? Environment for Nigerians come when you come abroad.
No.
Nigeria.
I'm sorry.
That's why our country is so little.
The sticking point is, whatever. People should go and read about keep Lagos clean.
Okay, Nigeria. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Lagos has been keeping clean since I was a kid.
Yeah, they have been. They're not doing it anymore. No,
let me tell you.
They're not doing it anymore. Is my point. They are not doing it anymore because there's a shell company. There's a shell company that
they were doing it a little bit. They were doing it a little bit back then. So maybe they're not
they've been doing it since. But now there's a new company contractor that is supposedly cleaning Lagos, and everybody in Lagos is like, what's going on with all this dump everywhere?
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you people is that Nigeria is not environmentally conscious anyway.
We need to, yeah.
It's an American concept. I'm sorry, Africa is not
concept.
environmentally it's a Western concept. Yes, they're not environmentally conscious.
I won't say Africa.
They're not.
I don't say Africa.
Where in Africa? Then maybe
go to
South
Morocco.
Africa.
No, go to Morocco. Go to some of the northern
I think that in the
African
same
countries.
way we say that we don't see.
Didn't Daddy say that Ghana is very clean?
They are parts of Ghana.
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, I've never
As
been to Ghana.
Africans, we are not environmental.
I've never been to Ghana.
I don't think
but
that's
for the
a
most
nice
part, though,
statement to make.
everyone says that, like, Ghana is actually.
I don't think
Ghana
that's
is
the
clean
right
because
statement
they put it in the trash. They're not doing anything with the trash.
No, I'm sure they're doing it.
Exactly. When you talk about environmentally conscious, then you're turning your trash into something. That's environmentally conscious. Environmentally conscious that you're thinking about the air. How can we purify the air? How can we make sure that our emissions are less? That is environmentally conscious. Not that our road does not have trash on the road. That's not environmentally
Well, at least
conscious.
without trash and road,
So,
is a step in right
I guess
direction.
that's a step. We can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got next? Okay. Okay, Davido and his Porsche. Assurance.
I already told you that you can handle that one. I don't have anything to say on that.
What do you want to say?
I don't know the song. I don't know his girlfriend. I don't know anything.
His
Just
girlfriend is
that
Choma.
Davido bought. Okay, David O bought Choma a Porsche, and everybody is upset. And I'm like, first of all, that's his girlfriend. He has the money. If he feels about her a Porsche, that's their problem. Why are you doing?
I think everybody.
Know that the people who are suffering the action.
Okay.
It's my own part.
Exactly. So
Or his baby's mom.
exactly. So people are now saying that okay, you had these two extra women in your life, right, before Choma. So now
They're not
what?
extra.
They're not Choma.
Okay, before.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're not Choma.
They're not Choma.
So everyone's not like
Choma
okay,
is different.
so exactly. So
Choma is different.
what makes Choma different? What I'm not asking.
The one. She got the it factor.
Everyone now.
For now.
I know everyone's saying, well, he better be after he's going to go and buy her car.
It's
But I
just a
think
car.
that another thing is that
It's just a
Nigerians
car.
are like the women in Nigeria are now like trying to up the ante for their boyfriends.
Yeah,
and
now-
husbands.
Now,
Talk about
I mean, if your boyfriend
Shibani
cannot,
this.
exactly. Now, obviously, if your husband cannot buy a car, now it's all like,
But
okay,
that's-
well, I want the new iPhone.
Exactly, you better stay in your lane.
You know, assurance. And that. Okay, wait.
In
though.
assurance.
Does the assurance mean that by me doing this for you, that means I'm staying
You're
assuring
secure.
that-
You're
yeah,
secure in
yeah.
your position. What did you think it was?
So wait,
You
you
know, I
know,
never knew.
are you for sure this car that you bought for her is not part of a marketing strategy for his song? People should think about it.
Well,
I don't know.
you know Nigerians, they're not quick to, I mean, they're quick to ask questions, direct questions. So on Instagram, or whether it was Twitter, some of them, somebody actually asked me a direct question, was like, guy, I hope say you buy this car in her name. And he actually replied, and he said, actually, I did put her name on
Oh,
the
that's
car.
what he said. I bought.
Yeah.
I paid for it.
And then I said, I paid cash.
Oh, he paid cash. Okay, so
Yeah.
so she's not paying for. Who's paying the insurance on?
In Nigeria, they have insurance. Car
Does she live in
insurance.
Nigeria?
Yes!
Where do they live? Davido does not live in
They
America.
don't live in
Half
Nigeria
the
now.
time he's here.
Because his
Yeah,
family
he
has
has house,
family
yeah,
there. And he
but-
comes to
Okay, but yes, there is insurance in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's monthly, but there's insurance.
There's car
You have to-
insurance.
Yeah, you have to have insurance. It doesn't work, but you have to have insurance.
Any Asha.
Such a shame.
Congratulations to Davido and Choma
On what?
Assurance.
on assurance.
Although, yo, let's get our own assurance.
That's funny.
Okay. Oh, then in celebrity news, thank God, two totally new people. Tia and Jordan Sparks have had their babies.
Who's Tia?
I love Tia.
What do you Tia?
Tia and
Sister,
Samira.
sister.
Tia Maori.
Yes.
What's she called now? I think it's Tia Housley? No.
No, that's Tamara.
Tia
I-
Cordick.
I don't know.
Corey Hardick? Corey Hardick. I think she's Tia Hardick now. I think that's her name.
So sister anyway.
Yes.
One of them.
Tia. Tia has had a baby. She had a baby girl, and Jordan Sparks had a baby
Cute.
boy.
Jordan.
Baby.
Is it Jordan Sparks or Jordan Sparks?
It's Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh,
D-I-N.
okay.
But everybody says Jordan though. It sounds like Jordan when
I like Jordan Sparks. She's very pretty.
She's a nice girl.
She's a nice girl.
Cute.
And
I'm
because of
happy
her,
for
like,
her.
I'm beefing was that guy's stupid boy.
Oh, Chris Brown.
No, she
Oh,
didn't
who?
date Chris Brown.
She sang the song. Chris Brown.
What's that?
Oh,
one
yes.
that was? What's
Oh,
that
Big
one that-
Sean.
No.
Oh, Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. See, no,
It shouldn't be Jason.
So let me tell you the thing about. I have a love-hate relationship with Jason Derulo. I hate that he just messed this girl up.
How did he mess her
See,
up?
But he messed up. I hate that he messed her up, right?
How?
Although, okay, no, I hate that he broke her heart.
Okay.
He broke her heart. I hate that he broke her heart. And I wish I hated his songs, but I just don't hate his songs. His songs come out, I'm like, ah, this is my jam.
Wait, question.
No.
Jordan and him, they were engaged, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
But when it's not the right one, it's not the right
Yeah, I mean, and I'm really happy that she met this her husbone, because not only is he, you know, I mean, one, he's out of the spotlight and all that, but turns out he's actually a devout Christian and really and follows in Jordan's
They seem
belief
like
and all that.
they
So,
really, yeah.
so I mean, I'm happy about that. I mean, at least she was
They
able
seem like
to
they really
meet someone.
are together. The same thing with Tia and her husband.
Yeah,
I follow
all
them
of
on
them.
Instagram. They're very and then they were on this show Black Love. I watched it and it was very
I don't know that show.
evident. Yeah, it's an opera show, but it's about black
Is it a reality
people.
show?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's not a talk show. It's a docu-series, I guess, and just about people telling married black people mostly. Yeah, I think, or interracial couples telling about their journey. I guess their love journey. All of them.
As married,
As married couples.
As married
Some of them,
interracial couples?
I think, no, not just interracial. It's either black, it's mostly
Okay.
black,
Okay.
then black and white, so black and Asian.
Okay.
But
Blasian.
Well, anyways, well,
yeah,
congratulations to them. And speaking of babies, that leads us into our topic of today, motherhood.